Hey everyone, Paso here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I know I sure am. Skies are looking nice today, and yeah, things are good. Playing some Space Engineers here, got another ship review for you. And today I am looking at the, let me just get the name up so I don't get it wrong, SK Twilight Shuttle MK3. It is pretty festively coloured. That's quite obvious, as you can see. It's a bit different from the normal sort of bland colours most people use, so I for one welcome it, although I can see how it might not be everyone's cup of tea. This is like the character of the creator, I think. It's on their little like description for the ship there. They've got that there, but yeah. So as you can see, it's got the blue sort of like khaki color, it's got a white and a red and a bit of grey used as its main sort of color palette there, which I don't know, it somewhat works. Can't quite explain how or why. I am no professional when it comes to color theory and that whole world, but yeah, it's a pretty cool looking ship. It's very small, it's a large grid as you can see, and it's like a sort of fighter sort of thing. It's pretty nimble. I just had a little play with it before hitting record. So I guess I will go and outline everything it's got. At the very back here we've got two large hydrogen thrusters. At the bottom here we've got a sort of little bunch of smaller hydrogen thrusters, and we've also got two small hydrogen thrusters on the left and the right. Looks like we've got two reverse thrusters as well, and three downward thrusters, as you can see. Along the middle here we've sort of got a bit of a spine thing going on from the jump drive here using the beam box. We sort of got some, like, I don't know, purple reactor looking color things going on in there. Got our batteries, I assume, and a warfare reactor and an oxygen generator. I think it's pretty cool. It sort of looks like one big like fuselage sort of thing. At the bottom here as well, we've just got the two hydrogen tanks there, and these very nicely sort of tucked in, blended in well landing gear things here. We got four sort of magnetic pads there, and they sort of just like I don't know what the word, they're very sleek is what I would say, and you've got the little armor plates there with the blue to add that little extra touch of detail. And at the front here as well, we've got a little connector there and two spotlights. I think there might be some spotlights at the top. Yeah, this doesn't have any weapons on it. That's my only little critique of it. I do think it's just meant to be like a scouting thing, because there's not much interior on the inside as well, seeing that it's a shuttle, but hey, who am I to judge? I think it looks great anyways. Got another connector at the back here, and with that as well, another spotlight, or two of them there. And what else? There's a little beacon thing in there, and we've got a camera back here, and I think that is just about everything for the exterior. I guess there's a little look at the glass at the front there, the cockpit. Got this cool little, I don't know what you'd call it, not an intake, well I guess you could call it an intake seeing it's coming from the front, but it's sort of like the thrusters housing, I guess. Looks cool here using the passage blocks to sort of add a bit of curvature there and a bit of detail. On either side though, we've got a little door here. I'll just turn my little headlights on because it's quite dark in here. Again, using the passage block there, we've got a sort of like T-junction thing, and that door just leads us to the other side here. As I said at the start, it's a pretty small ship, so yeah, this is pretty much all there really is. Maybe you can see better without that. Okay, probably not. Anyways, we've got a bed here, we've got a survival kit here so you can respawn, and the toilet here. So that's pretty cool. Moving on, we got these little doors here, they can open and close, and we've got a cockpit block in here. So now we are in the sort of front bit there with the glass. And we've got a pretty cool looking custom cockpit view, like outside of the, of course, Space Engineers cockpit we're in. And we've got a little screen here which just tells us our altitude and speed. I don't know if that thing saying R is our altitude. Maybe, probably, I'm not too sure. I'm not that smart. Anyways, as you can see, we are flying around pretty well here in atmosphere. Not drifting too much, as long as you don't just floor it in one direction. So there you can see it turns pretty well. I do like the wings on this thing as well. I think they're pretty cool. Got a bit of a sort of bird wing looking fancy thing going on there. It's also got like those like backward jet wings. I am a big fan of that. But yeah, and we'll see how fast it slows down. I'd say for a ship of this size with only 2 reverse thrusters, that's actually not terrible. Anyways, number 1, we'll go through our little buttons now. Number 1, that turns the thrusters on and off. Won't do that just now because I am in the air. Number 2, I believe, is the front. So it looks like I've got a camera at the front. Not sure how useful that is, seeing we've got the cockpit. Number 3 will turn on and off the spotlights. Number 4 will turn on and off some thrusters. Number 5 is our jump drive. Number 6 will open some doors on the inside, we assume. Number 7 will either control the front or back connector there. Number 8 is the camera below. This is a good camera for landing. I love it when ships do this because it stops you from having to go in third person and look around at every single potential angle. Star Citizen players will know exactly what that's like. At the back here we've got a camera on number 9, and we'll go to the second slot. We've got a projector block to repair the ship if it gets damaged. Number 2 will turn on and off the beacon. Number 4 looks like it will turn the hydrogen tanks on and off. I imagine that's so you can produce oxygen. Number 6, 7 and 8 are all batteries or reactors. Let's have a look. Yeah, batteries. And as for number 3, we got our landing gear on 1 and 2. 5 is another docking connector thing, and number 6 looks like that's the back one, so we're going to say number 5 is the rear connector. Number 8 just does the other hydrogen tank, and number 9 is the oxygen tank farm thing, and number 1 looks like it also uses the jump drive as well. That's pretty much for that. I'll crash it into the floor now. As we all know, that's the only reason anyone comes to watch these videos, so let's hope it's a good one. Oh dear. That was graphic. Okay, let's look at the damage. Right. Wow, okay, again, that was a really good crash. We don't get too many of them, but yeah, last week we had a pretty good one as well. Looks like we got another good one this week, so there we go, there's a win in my books. This will definitely be making the top 5 crashes of the year video, which will be coming out in a few months, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, as you can see, the ship has been pretty much just obliterated completely, non-existent. Got some debris here and a little engine over here, but I'm pretty sure that is everything. I think there was something over here as well. Yeah, we've just got a block over there and some other little debris over there. Anyways, that'll be all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Love to read the comments. We've also got a Discord down in the link or the description of this video. Please join that if you can, if you want to. A lot of good people in there. We do some gaming together. A lot of good space engineers people there. I'll show you the ropes, especially if you're new to the game. And besides that, I'll be doing a stream this Sunday, the 30th of October, Australian Eastern Standard Time at 6 PM or 7 PM. I haven't finalized the date just yet, but yeah, we'll probably be playing some Gartic Phone with a bit of a Halloween theme thrown in. But yeah, anyways, have a nice day. See ya.